What would you tell somebody that's watching this right now if they're on the fence about joining our mentor coaching program, our community? What advice would you give them?
I would say do it. And if that means that you have to brew your coffee at home and not go to Starbucks, find a way and make it happen. That is what I would say. The biggest reason why you need to do it is because this is going to save you time. Time is something that you can never get back. And it's going to save you headaches because you're not going to buy the wrong stuff and waste money. And there's just so many things. There's so many resources that they have in there. If you want to go to farmers market, there's a farmers market checklist of, and these are the exact product they use to go to the market with. And here's the link. It really doesn't get better than that, you guys. They've already made the mistakes for us.
Plenty of them.
And that's all I know about it. But that's what's so awesome is that these are not just lists for the sake of lists. These are curated lists. These are lists of the tried and true. This is what they are currently using in their business that they are still running from day to day. They're still in the trenches, just like we are, growing the green, the harvesting the green, packaging the green, struggles, new complications. They have to pivot and figure out how to fix that too. And what's so awesome is that when they do, even if it's a happy accident, they share it with us. So it's awesome because now I know that when I get to where they are rack wise, I'll know what to do when I'm in that position, or I will know the right piece of equipment to fast track, save me more time and cost me less labor, when it's more than just me.
Yeah. Awesome. And if anybody's wanting to more information about this, there will be a link in the chat here, in the comments, in the link of this video as well. But also just comment, I want more information, or tell me more about Microgreen business coaching. We'll send you a personal message. Let's talk a little bit more about what future and advice you could give somebody else to maybe be in your position. What is your next big goal for your Microgreen business?
My next big goal is to get into the farmers markets. Because it is just me and I did have some health struggles as we shared also, or I shared, that there's some recovery that still goes along with that. That is my goal to get into that this year. The vegan nights helped me to get my toes wet in that aspect. So I know what a normal weekly schedule would look like if I was growing to that kind of volume every single week for a weekly market, plus what my chefs are ordering. So that is my big goal. My best advice to anybody on the fence about this is to just try. You heard me in the beginning. I said that I was the one in my own way. I was scared to try. You don't know until you try. Just try a bag of soil, some broccoli seeds, some trays. You don't even have to buy a grow light necessarily. There are very, very simple ways to dip your toe in this just to
Yeah.
see if you even like it. There's a reason why they say microgreens are the fastest growing cash crop,
Legal everywhere.
legal cash crop in the United States. They grow so fast and they yield some good money, depending on the variety and the amount of yield.
Talking about that, you don't ever want to listen to somebody who just, like, we have a lot of racks, but you can see we grow on all the stuff that we have behind us as well. You can have 30 racks. Somebody can be like, I have 30 racks, but how much are they actually growing? How much yield they getting out of it and stuff, everything else. That is the biggest thing. So I can tell you that we sell everything that we grow. You can see it behind us. We're real microgreen growers. We don't have anybody else growing for us and making products. We're the ones doing it. It's 3 people, my wife, me, and one of our employees that's in this business. We try to keep it very lean because we want to keep the profit. And that's how you keep a profit and grow a business. We're 5 years in, but we're still in the process of building a business, and we want to help you out. As that, if you could give somebody one piece of advice when they're first starting out, what would that be?
Uh, when you're first starting out, I would say to get into your other school group, the Microgreens for Profit group. The reason I say that is because it's no money and you can learn a lot just from reading the posts, from other people's posts, other people's responses. If the other thing you could do is to see if it's something for you too, is to watch some of other itty bitty micro farm to videos that they have, giving you instruction on how to grow stuff, but also just watching them. They have a lot of videos where they're literally, doing Q and A's while they're planting, harvesting. You could just watch 10 minutes of that and see if that's something you could see yourself doing. It's not hard. You could have 2 black thumbs and still make 6 figures doing this business full time. So it could
Just do it
definitely happen to you.
for sure.
You don't have to win the lottery, but better chances than winning the lottery.
You can grow your own green and make your own green for your business. Where do you see yourself in 1 year, 5 years? Where do you see yourself being at? What's your vision?
Oh gosh, getting really good in the farmers market this year is my biggest 1 year goal. Just doing that consistently weekly. That's my big 1 year goal. But beyond that, I definitely want to be in all of my local grocery store chains. So,
Nice. So is that your 1 year goal or a 5 year?
well, no, that's your goal. If I'm in grocery stores, I'm definitely going to need more than just me.
Yes, you will. Grocery stores can bring a good amount of money to you and a good consistent orders all the time. That is our main business. So you see the stuff growing behind us. That's probably 80% of our business is grocery stores, different chains, everything else. So I'm a big proponent of grocery stores. They're fun to deal with. They can be a chore to get into, which we can help with because we've got into multiples. So we can help you break that barrier quicker than what we did, for sure. So you can learn faster. What's something of encouragement that you would give somebody starting out, or if they're scaling up? What's an encouragement thing you could say to somebody?
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I'm going to echo something that you and Jess say to us all the time, and it's just to still be here in 3 years. Just keep trying. Just because you don't know how something works, get a mentor, get into a healthy, thriving group of people who are hungry to make this business work for themselves, who are supportive, and who will actually answer your questions. Keep trying, because a no really just means not now. And I can't tell you, I mean, just because I said my first customer was a caterer, that doesn't mean, that I haven't
Nothing
had
else.
tell
I really
me
ask really easy for you, though. You have to work at that.
people still tell me no because I live in a touristy area and it's cold right now. My business does a little bit of this because of the nature of restaurants. They don't have as many butts and seats. Well, guess what? They're not going to need as many microgreens for plates either. So
Yep.
that's why my goal is to get out into those farmers market so that I can do more direct to consumer sales and eventually into the grocery stores, because that's a regular sale. You go to the store, you sample your product, you have those customers try it. Again, people will buy what they try, whether it's directly from you or from the grocery store. They're going to sample, and that's why they do it at the big wholesale clubs, right? They're
Yep.
sampling crescent rolls or something, and that people will buy more crescent rolls. So it's no different with the microgreens. People will buy something that's good for them, believe it or not.
Yes.
The biggest takeaway is to get plugged into a healthy environment, a group that is going to help you grow. And just to keep trying. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Because you tried it one way and it didn't work doesn't mean it's never going to work. Maybe you just have to try something different instead of walking into the back of the restaurant and saying, "Hey, where's chef?" Maybe you need a clipboard.
Right. The world's famous clipboard.
More official, like, I'm a professional, and
Love it.
so I mean, there's all kinds of little things that can help you try it a different way. If first you don't succeed, try again. If you really want it and you're serious about being in business for yourself, this is an untapped market.
I agree with you. Such an untapped market. If you look at any trends in the industries and go into Google Trends, type it in, microgreen business is going like this. It's just getting ready to take off. We are still in the very early stages of this, and there's going to be more and more inventions going on, more things to help us out. So I hope to see you in the group, and let's make 2025 the best year yet.